And I think a good start for DY, and Travis will push the Johns into that territory.
0-0-2.
So here we go. CJ will get us started. Let's play pickleball. Ben doesn't like lefties, and he certainly didn't like that.
And it's interesting to see Colin dropping over to the forehand of Donald Young, and Rettenmaier comes over and takes it. I'm not sure if Donald Young shouldn't be taking some of those middle balls with the lefty forehand.
Second serve.
Patented Colin Johns, sitting on the counter and hitting it back to the middle of the court, not straight back to Rettenmaier.
There are so few players that have that, and he has just perfected it.
And we'll see another one a little bit later in the day. Tyson McGuffin has gotten very good at that backhand counter as well.
Side out.
Yeah, I mean, that's not an easy shot, but that's the one. Like, we see the forehand counter for Donald Young on the first point, just absolutely massive. It's the drops and the dinking and dunking to get to that point that he has to be clean with.
Whoops.
You should use the other paddle.
I mean, that needs to be put away right now. I realize we talked about you don't need to put as much on your lob when the wind's at your back, but it ain't that. Oh, dear.
Point.
And that's just the little bit of wind pulls it outside of where you thought it was going to be.
I like that Donald even had the idea to go with a half Ernie there.
Yes.
So that's something that's different in pickleball. So I like that he had that footwork and that idea to try that shot, even though the wind didn't allow him to execute.
2-0-2.
Good lead from Travis, and CJ just a little late getting on top of that. And Donald Young is all in on pickleball, building a 20-court facility in Peachtree City down south of Atlanta. Let's go pickleball. Love it.
Second serve.
I mean, that's
the title.
That's the name. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, let's go pickleball. You could say that at any point today, but that's actually what it's called.
Indeed. Wow, Travis.
Point.
Different spots, Donald Young with the lefty in front of him. And that's another thing about Ben lining up with the left-hander is he has his spots he likes to jam up the right-handers, and it's not the same.
It's the mirror image. Okay, and missed return from CJ that barely caught the net. So
2-2-2.
Twos all around here.
Side out.
Nice, disgusted first volley from Colin Johns.
2-2-1.
That was carryover in a good way.
Second serve.
Interesting miss there. Ben looking to go middle off of that down the line dink from Donald Young, and this is not badly, but not particularly close either.
Wind has picked up here. And Donald had that become a problem for him. And just to clean up a new rule change, I saw Travis Rettenmaier go for an Ernie there. You can cross the plane now. You just can't have your entire body cross the plane. So we want the athletes to be athletes.
Yeah, we got a couple of those athletes on court right now. So, yeah, give them free reign, big court, new rule changes. Let them do whatever they want to out there. Do the things that the viewers at home can't do. And the guys
broadcasters. We can talk about it, and we can think about it.
We can certainly talk about it.
Yeah, but we cannot do it.
Point.
Man, and missed return again from Ben. So the freebie factory is working overtime here. Wow, so Donald does not have the 5th dialed in at all on the forehand here.
3-4-1.
Got him.
Yeah, got him good. So maybe I was overstating the lefty factor. Ben can find spots to attack. That's not going to be an issue.
Second serve.
I mean, about as far from clean as you could have from the Johns brothers here, and they are tied up here in game 1. That just got messier and messier through the middle.
Yeah, Ben just knew he was going to get an easier ball because he actually passed up on an opportunity with the forehand and then gets the head high on the next. Travis was in trouble. He had turned his body to look. He was going to take one right in the hip, but it didn't make it to him.
4-5-1. Second serve.
I mean, this game is there for the taking, but with the ball, they're just way too wild.
Side out.
Way too wild.
And it's the back of the court and the midcourt where a ton of the errors have come from.
Yes.
Decent work up at the kitchen line with the dinks, but just can't get there.
Wow, Travis. Brother clank, and it goes deep. So scrappy.
Very, very scrappy. Nice athleticism to get a couple of those balls back from both players.
Beautiful dig from Rettenmaier.
Travis, recent member of the 40+ club.
Oh, lefty overhead from Colin Johns. He played tennis to forehand, so that's not just he's trying something, he's in desperation. Got a lot on that.
Yeah, he did.
4-5-1.
Pretty dang good lob also.
Really good.
That's a great roll there from Colin. Tons of spin on that ball. Could have possibly sped that ball up, but I am completely fine with the decision that he made.
Oh, my. Colin looked at Travis first and then at his brother.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, Ben can cover a lot of court. He ain't getting to that one. What a combination from Travis Rettenmaier.
Outstanding. Oh, man. So the fifths in a variety of ways have betrayed Donald Young so far.
5-5-1.
They're going to stay with the lefty on the left. Oh, and Donald overran the ATP defense. How do you do that?
I don't know. I've never done it before.
6-5-1.
What in the world? He was the lefty on the left side just messed up the whole scene.
Second serve.
A nice job there from Rettenmaier, Ben, and pretty good position.
Some
damage there, just enough spin to get that ball down lower than Ben wanted from Rettenmaier.
Point.
Good drive from CJ there, but again, choosing not to unwind.
7-5-2.
Just unwind it, boys, and it looks like they're going to stay again. All right, they're good where they are.
Fantastic where they are. I mean, you do have the massive two-handed backhand of Donald available.
5-7-1.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even need to clarify with him. It's just massive.
It's just
when he takes a cut at it.
was fantastic. Finally got a ball to bounce at him.
That's right. It took him a couple tries, but once he did make it bounce, he also made the correct decision on how much real estate to come forward. So he saw that ball bounce, went up to the line, and did damage.
Second serve.
All right, CJ.
Yes.
And Travis just looking at both.
Referee timeout. We have a challenge to see if there was a fault committed on the
Okay,
last
he
round
was
of
per
2.
2 out of 3 match.
Nice work. Travis Rettenmaier handles the first Colin John speed up well, and Colin goes right back to it a couple shots later. And he did not handle the second one well at all.
Oh, had a nice skinny singles
7-6-1.
point break out there for those boys.
Second serve.
And a missed serve there from Ben. So the lead
7-6-2.
is but 1. Man, just reload city.
Yeah, and Donald has been doing such a great job of anticipating
6-7-1.
and clearing his body to the right to hit forehands. I mean, we talked about the two-handed backhand being great, but I mean, obviously he would prefer to hit the forehands, and his court positioning and his reads are
6-7-2.
Except for that serve.
Side out.
That was just a flat-out cross-court battle.
Yes.
4 or 5 dinks from each player, and Travis loses
7-6-1. Point.
Wow. Went for the cross-court attack.
Yeah, I would say don't try that one again for a while.
8-6-1.
Or again at all.
At all. Into the Ben John's backhand. Oh, dear.
Point.
Oh, and dropped it in there.
You want to talk about a wind-aided shot staying in the court. It's that right there. That was a full swing from CJ, and now they've stretched out their lead to 3.
Point.
Travis looking to go.
Game point.
I mean, maybe from the middle of the court to try it, but all the way out wide. Can't do it.
Game point for the Johns brothers. Oh, and just silky smooth through the middle. So what might have been for Rettenmaier and Young, they were right there. And then the Johns brothers run away with game 1. We'll be back with game 2. This is the Zimmer Biomet Masters.
Zero, 0-2.
I mean, Travis aborted a backhand like 3 hours early there.
And if he does run around the backhand, he doesn't have to crash back so hard. He has help in the middle from Donald, and I actually think that that's something I would like to see in general in game 2 is more Donald Young in the middle with the lefty forehand.
Just give up the right side of your body, man. Take that one, Donald.
Agreed.
Well, CJ does not send it.
Rare backhand dink for Colin Johns.
No. Oh, man. Ben.
Jeez.
Oh, my. Oh, that had one purpose, and CJ is not going to like it, and Travis is smiling.
Travis is smiling, and Colin Johns is looking over at Travis.
Yes.
And, yeah.
Wow.
0-0-1.
Full send at the chest.
Second
Yeah,
serve.
I mean, I'll go head
Yeah.
instead of chest. Earned him the point though, didn't it?
It did.
0-0-2.
What a drop.
Ball, ball, ball.
Oh, boy.
Side out.
I mean, we got the train running, and we couldn't stop it there, Travis Rettenmaier, because that was just filth from Donald on the
0-0-1.
drop.
And the first two shots, that initial forehand drive was incredible also, and the roll even better.
Second serve.
I mean, shutting down the middle. Ben thought he saw a window open, and there was one for half a piece a
0-0-2.
second.
Yeah, I'd still love Donald to be even more aggressive in the middle. He's just kind of camped out over there. Like that one.
Side out.
Travis just smashes one up through the middle for a base hit. That's pretty.
Yeah, that was great. And froze Colin. Who
0-0-1.
knows? Maybe that shot 2 points ago
Yes,
could have
good
had
point.
something to do with Colin letting that one go through.
Back to the Travis CJ skinny singles. Oh my.
Point.
Okay.
But you know what? I like it. Back up, brother. That's the connectivity they need to make my prediction
1-0-1.
come through. Not even remotely close to going over the net, but I like it.
I mean, it's when a pitcher throws behind the batter after his team got hit. We just saw it come to life right there, and Rettenmaier knew it was coming too at some point.
That's right.
But he got them to do something out of the algorithm.
1-0-2.
I think he's still smirking, Travis Rettenmaier. Wow, that was big time.
Destroyed a forehand.
And Travis Rettenmaier, he's a big, strong guy. And when he's stepping
2-0-2.
into that shot and not neutral on his back foot, he can hit it like he just did.
Side out.
That just was 2 up, 2 back practice, and it didn't go particularly well.
And if Travis, the previous
0-2-1.
shot, had a one-handed backhand, he doesn't have to come back over and take that.
Yeah.
Again, he has backup over there. And I know they haven't played a ton together, a little bit in Major League Pickleball and now on the PPA Tour, but I think that they'll get that figured out the more they do play together.
Yeah, because a lot of it looks really good. It's just the
0-2-2.
positioning and trust, and trust is just from the standpoint of where should I be. It's not that I don't believe in my partner, but those are two different things.
Right.
1-2-2.
That's fabulous from Donald.
Yeah, really good. And the rare time that Colin has to come over well onto Ben's side to cover the middle, and couldn't get the clean swing that he wanted. Great initial speed up though from Donald Young, like you said, Dave, right up the line.
But when that's Gabe Tardio coming over.
Oh, there you go. I wasn't even trying to set you up.
Oh, you did. Thank you, sir. And 2 up, 2 back practice resumes. Wow. Oh, no. Donald is holding his head because he did just lose his mind. After an unbelievable 2-handed backhand drop, what in the world was that, Adam?
You can't be more off balance. But, man, those digs were great from the back of the court. I'll give him that.
What in the world?
Oh, punch, too.
Whoopsie. And sorry immediately.
And one of the issues there with Donald's roll is so good and his inside-out forehand dink, but Colin isn't even in the middle. He's just posted up over there, so he's not getting the real benefit that he does against some other players.
Great point. The other guy ain't moving. And that one got caught in the jet stream and took off. Why didn't Annalise get caught in the jet stream? I mean, I don't understand that.
Yeah, that's the life she lives. I guess it's good, clean living from her because it all seems to work out. But 2 for 2 on lobs for Donald Young.
Point.
You know, Travis told the desk, I talked to him after the match last night, got to play better. I think he has so far. Just got to maintain it.
Point.
Yeah, that's tough miss there from Donald. Yeah. Still okay with it. That's the one place you can go on Ben. Get him extended on the backhand side. I'm not going to say you can just go to that well over and over again, but it can work out for you.
Gabe is going to pull the trigger on that one every time, just FYI.
Side out.
Good pace control from Travis Rettenmaier on the forehand.
2-3-1.
Oh my, stays in. What a dig, and Rettenmeier's defense has been on point in this match.
Yeah, it has. I think he's played very well so far.
3-3-1.
Again, right there. They were right there in game number 1 and just fell apart.
Just wanted to see what was going to happen.
Please come over for entertainment value.
3-3-2.
Wow, was that slapped.
Side out.
And I just heard an andiamo from about 11 miles away here.
Men's doubles must be going well for Julian Arnold right now.
Second serve.
So again, 3-all. We're kind of just scraping our way through it here.
3-3-2.
Jeez, John's brothers.
Oh.
Wow.
Side out.
Interesting that he went for whatever that was.
Yeah, and I love the block into the counter, but Colin was a little off the line, and that ball was lower than he was hoping for. So I like the idea, but that was definitely not the time to punch with pace.
So it's like that ball. Gabe Tardio is going to take that ball every time, too. So this is going to be fun to watch, the transition.
Let reserve. 4-3-1.
Wow, fires back.
Yeah, nice work from Rettenmaier. That was some nice forearm strength right there.
5-3-1.
Got that punch from his chest, but that was a different type of backhand from Rettenmaier.
The net is robbing us of all of these absolute missiles coming from Donald Young here.
5-3-2. Side out.
He ran into it. That's exactly what happened.
Slammed.
Yeah, you can't have a more set up shot for a fifth, and Donald just didn't quite have the footwork.
Yeah, and I don't love his technique on that, too. It's just kind of tucked in there, and he just kind of sort of tries to place it.
Second serve.
Nice work from Travis. Forehand.
Travis, you said you needed to play better, and you have backed that up. 3-5-2. You are doing it.
Yeah, and Travis, some of those forehands off the bounce, he's hitting it casually to look for the combination, and sometimes he is going for much more to do damage on the first shot. So that's a great variety on the forehand side from Rettenmaier.
Second serve.
Yeah, the running around the backhand has not been fruitful.
No. And I said that it could be an option with the lefty help, but you're exactly right, Dave. In this matchup, it hasn't been beneficial for his team.
Sorry from Donald. So between the lines is the place where that guy needs to get better, and I'm sure he would be the first to admit it. But the back half of this year, with him building a complex and playing the full year, it is going to be fun to watch his ascension, because it's coming.
Point.
That's the what they want situation, and it didn't work out.
4-5-1. Point. Timeout receivers.
And
5-5-1.
Donald Young, frustrated with himself, takes a timeout. And now here's where the new rules come in. That's their only timeout. You know, if Rettenmaier and Young need a timeout toward the back half of this, will they find a challenge that works in that way? And the gusts have picked up here.
Point.
Travis has not let that happen very often, to his infinite dinking credit.
6-5-1. Point.
Yeah, that's just a dead dink in the middle right there. You're just begging for a problem.
7-5-1.
Sticking with the forehands on the outside here. Another perfect lob from Donald, and then because there's no forehand home, it was chaos, but they're back.
There's the first middle dink to those backhands in the middle.
Oh, double lob, we're still going. And then full send through the middle, winner for DY.
That's right, and he broke Rule 34C and lobbed twice at the same point and got away with it.
That was fantastic.
7-5-2.
And you heard this, so it's, are we going to stay with this? And they do. The Johns brothers were feeding the ball to the outside. Now Collins brings it back, and they get a miss. So while we prefer them in the conventional way with a lefty, they get the ball back.
I mean, it feels like a 10-5 Johns brothers situation. It's 7-5 here.
Yeah.
There is plenty of room for Rettenmaier and Young to take this game. Oh, he actually somewhat fooled Ben, and it's a clean counter winner for Ben Johns.
Because Donald actually did what we've been begging for and filled the middle, and then the ball didn't go there.
Man, it's never easy, is it?
That's
point.
Just filthy.
Because that is the no-go zone. So the ability to whip through and get that spin and force a 10-foot out counter from Ben Johns on the forehand side is, like you said,
oh no,
filthy.
Oh, Travis.
So that's filthy good and filthy bad, and back-to-back points for that team.
Because those drives are a thing from Donald, and they're just going to keep getting better.
And we do have a bit of a shadow situation on court, and Rettenmaier did.
7-6-1.
I saw him kind of look up like, I lost that one. I don't know if that was just an excuse because he missed it so bad, but I'll take his word for it.
Point.
Wow, run around the backhand failure, part 11.
Yeah.
Did he say zero spin there? Well, there was zero something. Zero good idea.
8-6-1. Point.
That's fantastic from Ben. There's the best shot in pickleball right there.
Beauty.
9-6-1.
And
point.
You see Donald saying it's this one, meaning hit the 1-y after that. So
match point.
Match point for the Johns brothers to make the finale continue.
Second serve.
Terrific return from Travis
match
right
point.
there to keep this going. Match point number 2.
10-6-2.
And that is in, and the chance at a storybook ending for the Johns brothers continues. They were pushed, and we're going to see a lot more from the fellows on the other side. But Ben and Colin Johns get it done in 2, and they are moving in to the quarterfinals. That fan is certainly happy. They're going to rock their way over to the booth right now.